Hi tribe, welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm losing my voice again, sorry, but I've got enough of a voice that I'm going to plug through. This is for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then I've got Gemini, Cancer, and Leo left to do. Hopefully my voice will hang in there for that. And so I'm not even going to do announcements, guys. You know the drill. It's pretty much the same. If you want to watch the extended version of this over in Patreon, there's a link in the description box below. If you're not a member yet, it's $4.44 a month. If you're in Patreon or want to be in Patreon, the 1111 tier is for those who resonate with being twin flames or on an ascension journey. Either one and both, because usually if you're one, so you don't have to be a twin to be on the ascension, but a twin has to be on the ascension. So 1111 gets you in over there. You get all of the extended. You get 2 extra readings a week, and you get $40 discount off of one private reading a month, which is normally $100. It's an hour pre-recorded reading. And if you're in the 1111 or 2222 Patreon tier, then once a month, every month, you can take advantage of that discount, and that helps to pay for your membership, more than 1 month's worth. Okay. And if you're in the 2222 or would like to be over there, that's an all access pass. You get all of the Patreon videos, all of the extendeds, you get all of the pick-a-piles, you get all the channeled messages, and you get tutorials where I'm teaching currently how to read tarot like TR. And then I'm going to be moving into other areas. Not sure what yet, but we're going to finish the tarot class first. And so at 2222, you also get the $40 discount. All right. The gratitude drawing was a couple of days ago, and Sam Kaler was the winner. I will be shopping on Amazon for the next drawing to give away the 1st of October. Or I'm sorry, November, 1st of November. It's a bi-monthly drawing. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, everything you need is in the description box below. If you'd like to be entered into the drawing, all Patreons are going to be in the next drawing on the 1st of November. And so all the Patreons and anybody that purchases a private reading, donates anything to my mission and my channel, it's monetarily supportive. If you support me and my mission and my channel in a monetary way, your name is entered every time into the drawing. So you can have multiple entries. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to bring you down to your reading. Again, this is for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Just remember, if you're a cross watcher, that Spirit knows who's watching. It could very well be your own energy you're getting guidance on, not your person's energy, or vice versa. You never know. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. Let's bring you down. This is for love and romance for the month of September. All right, so I'm going to save these 3 until I feel called to turn them over. Your first card, which is your overall energy for the month of September, we have the answers you need are coming. That's positive. I'd like to get that card because I got a few questions I'd like answers to. You would think, being a intuitive, that I would be able to do that, but it seems like I intuit much easier for everybody else than I do for myself. All right, so we have temptation. Wow, there you go. Snake in the tree. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys. And so, guys, we are moving into Virgo energy, and we have a new moon on the 6th. which is also in Virgo. So Virgos, and the energy of Virgo is service, right? They're hardworking, they're stable, secure, they want to help people, and they also can be a bit of an overachiever, a workaholic, right? And not everybody normally has these qualities. So depending on where Virgo is in your chart, if you have any Virgo, or what house the current energy Virgo is currently in your own birth chart, then you might be pushed in the month of September by spirit to change some unhealthy habits, to start doing that Virgo energy of self-care, hard work, determination, changing things up, maybe going to the gym, eating better, taking better care of yourself, or finally starting tasks that you have been putting off, right? Or completing things that you've put off. I will be drinking a lot during this, guys, just to keep my voice. So your next card, excuse me, is Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And this fairy seems to be holding a key in her hand. And you do have the answers you need are coming. I'm getting a message that perhaps you need to try something or do something unknown that you've never done before. And that's going to be the key to the answer that you've been seeking. So you might be tempted to actually really try something new, whether it's personally or in a relationship. You know, it's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. And so the magical key or the magical gateway where the answers lie could be tempting you to walk toward it in the month of September by trying something you've never done before, by moving into the unknown, willing to, tempted to try a new thing. And for some of you, this could be moving away from temptation, something that's been kind of holding you back, a habit or a person that's very tempting to you, that you might get some answers on what this person was in your life for. And you might be being shown by spirit it's time to move forward without looking back. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Possibly it's something you're very tempted by, or someone. So let's get your tarot to get a bigger picture. You did get an extra row. You and Pisces, I don't know what that's all about. But the way I shuffle and draw my cards before I start the video is very precise. And I grabbed what I thought was one card, laid it on the table, and it spread open. It was two. So I'm using the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by the Mystic Moon Oracles for your messages. And by the way, I am using reversals, and all of your cards are in the upright. That really intrigued me because that's 4 cards and they're all upright. That's energy that's not stuck, right? When I read reversals and I see a reversal, it's energy that's a potential, but there's some kind of a blockage to it. Now, I haven't looked at your cards yet, but I wanted to explain why, if you cross-watch, we have 4 piles here, or rows, instead of 3. So an extra card came out, and I'm using the Osho Zen tarot deck in order to clarify. By the way, these ones I'm taking reversals in, but the Osho Zen I'm not, because the clarifiers is how to kind of remove the block or to fix its guidance, right? So you've got all 8 cards in the upright. That tells me something as a reader. So let's just crack it open and see. Bottom of the deck for your regular tarot is the Magician, manifestation tools. And the bottom of this deck is the Two of Swords, a decision that needs to be made, or a decision that you may have, it's scattered energy, I feel, because it's called schizophrenia or schizophrenia. And so I'm feeling scattered energy is where you've been. And I'm feeling like you're getting a boost in the month of September with this Virgo energy to finally get out of whatever cloudiness, the answers you couldn't, it's clouds, right? It's swords. There was a decision that you felt you were stuck needing to make that possibly you might get answers to in the month of September that is going to allow you to finally choose and manifest whatever blessing is hidden behind this door. So your first card is the Nine of Wands, trials and tribulations in the upright. So with the answers you need, it's telling me that, don't give up. Whatever you've been working on seems to be finally finding some momentum so that you can manifest it. It feels like you've healed something. Under that is the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been working on something and, really analyzing and using a lot of cerebral energy, right? Thoughts. And of course, you can always flip this if this isn't your energy, and because it is in relationship. It could be your person. So you're going to have to, if it's not your energy, you'll know. It could be that your person has been needing to make a decision and it was really heavily on their mind to the point that they felt guarded and tired, because the 9 comes right before the 10. And it could be for them some heavy temptation. So just kind of feel into it. Tarot isn't about me telling you everything. You're supposed to be using your own intuition during the reading to kind of interpret it through your vibrational alignment. Whatever resonates is for you, and what doesn't could be your person, okay? Oh, there's that Two of Swords again. So definitely a clear message here that somebody, whether it's you or your person, has been stuck in scattered energy, not really knowing what they want. And if left them feeling burdened, right? It left them feeling a bit guarded. I'm seeing this girl crossing her arms over her chest. And I'm feeling like they were stuck between a rock and a hard place. Neither choice felt good, or neither choice, it felt like danged if I do, danged if I don't. Like this person, and look, under that is the Five of Swords, comparison in this deck. This person was weighing their options, pros and cons, needing some kind of guidance. Next, we have the Three of Cups, community and celebration. I'm not exactly sure how that plays in yet till we turn over the clarifiers. It could be, third party situation. It's a three people. But, and with the decision, it could be you versus someone else. but not always. We don't have to take that if that doesn't resonate. 9 times out of 10, if that's the situation, you already know it. It could be actually, once this decision is made, that's going to free things up for a celebration, right? Maybe a date. If you're single, it could be you had some poor behaviors that you've healed, and now you're manifesting a date. Because sometimes I think of the 3 of Cups as going out for drinks, hanging out with your friends, socializing, getting out of the house. Your last card is the Ace of Pentacles. That was the bonus card. It was the one that was hidden beneath the 3 of Cups. And so what you don't see, or what may be hidden from you, that you're going to get clarity on, the answer you need is coming, in order to allow you to make some kind of a choice to move you forward. What you don't see coming is something very stable. It could be something you invested in that you didn't see any growth in. And so you thought about walking away from it, only to find that it's been actually growing. The seed wasn't, or didn't land on barren ground. I mean, look at that. It looks like a wasteland. But it actually has been incubating and growing. It was a wise investment. So even though I read or set my intentions that this is in relationship, for some of you, it could be personal. It could be your own energy. It could be something that you've been working, or something that you invested in. You planted a seed and you didn't see any growth. You didn't see anything come from it. But something did. And the decision you make is what's going to allow it to grow, right? Now, there's a second message I'm getting from this. If you've been stuck, or your person's been stuck in a wasteland of indecision and temptation, says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. So if there is a third party situation, and you know there is, only take it if it resonates, then when this person communicates, or because they're tempted by you, when they invest in that temptation, they feel guilty. And so maybe deep down inside, they know that a choice needs to be made on where they want to place their investment, where they want to plant their seed for the future, moving forward without looking back. So I'm channeling a lot today, guys. So this reading is going to be a little different than yesterday's readings were. I wasn't as in tune, I guess. There are days when I got to read the cards, and then there's days where I just channel the energy from the cards. And today I seem to be really channeling. So when I channel, I don't need a lot of cards. I just read the energy. And so with the key is to invest wisely in the future, and to boldly walk away from something that was not good for you, but had a very strong temptation factor. And Spirit wants me to note that there are others watching this that is not walking away from something that tempted them, but they're actually being drawn, tempted to move forward through this unknown gateway, magical gateway, where the choice to make that decision to leave something that's not good for them, a third energy, is actually going to take them from wasteland to lush potential, growth, a new beginning. It's an ace. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands is trust. Trust. This is the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who wants to take a leap toward, I'm feeling, again, fresh, new energy, almost like the Fool's energy. But this is the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who has decided or is wanting to decide who to bring a cup of love to, right? Or where it's like jumping toward their emotional fulfillment. If you think of the regular Rider-Waite tarot, it's usually a knight in full armor. The Knight of Cups is my knight in shining armor, right? Coming forward, all spiffed up, buffed up, shining, with a cup of love that they have within their heart for you or for someone. And when it's clarifying this wasteland, it's like this person is wanting to move forward through some magical portal that is tempting them to take a leap of faith, to trust their heart. It's like, trust your heart, go within and feel this decision. Instead of overthinking, which is Two of Sword energy, feel inside what makes you happy. Three of Cups, what makes your heart sing, what makes you feel good. That's where you need to plant your seed. Two of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Go figure. So if you look at this, there's in the background like these silhouettes of blocks, literally blocks. Tower, like towers and blocks. And I feel, and this person's just trying to find their footing. They're just keeping their eyes forward, and they're trying to navigate all these towers and blocks. Trying to keep their balance. I think the message between these two cards is there's a choice. There are two choices. One is to stay stuck in indecision, and the other is to put one foot in front of the other, moving moment to moment and allowing your heart and trust to guide you through this magical portal. And I am channeling that song. Put one foot in front of the other. Soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other. Soon you'll be walking out the door or walking through the door without looking back at whatever this is, but only looking forward toward what this is. And going from 3 twos to the 3 of cups feels like a decision between either or, but wanting to but not really knowing how to move forward. And the message is to trust your heart. You want to move toward what makes you feel happy. Celebration. What's the clarifier for the 3 of Cups? The burden. 6 of Swords. This person is trying to navigate all the chaos. Look at all the turbulent energy, like waves and waves. Rocky, tumultuous energy, trying to navigate around blockages and tower moments and chaos, which has burdened them. They know that they want to drop whatever this thing is on their back, which feels like ego and pride, or a person who is extremely egoic and maybe a taskmaster. Somebody who takes advantage of your person's kindness or your kindness. Because remember, you got to pick if this is you or your person. But this is the 6 of Swords. This is a journey toward better times, calmer waters. But this person is not feeling like their journey is moving toward calmer waters because they're burdened. They've got some kind of a monkey on their back. Could be guilt, because we got temptation, and guilt could be an addiction, could be third-party situation. But in order for this person to move into calmer waters, they're going to have to take a leap of faith and trust that the answers they need are within them when they get out of their head space and into their heart space. That's the key to leaving behind whatever this unhealthy habit or person or belief system or job. It's going to be different, like I said, for each of you. But there's something here that this person is not enjoying. And this could be you, like I said, or it could be someone else, someone on your heart and mind. What's clarifying this Ace of Pentacles? What's this green grass, this growth, this lush, fertile soil all about? Again, this, whoever's energy this is, if this is yours or your person's, this is all about the guidance, the answers you need lie within you. This is not loneliness. This is the hermit. The hermit finds the magical key within, not out in the world. This person needs to nurture their own happiness, what makes them happy. So if this is your energy, then your guidance for September is that you absolutely have a choice to make here from something that is burdensome and weighs heavily, might even be a guilty pleasure, could be addiction, could be codependence, could be a belief system. But the key to unlocking that magical portal where all this potential and growth and fertility lies is within. This is a magical gateway into self, into going after what you love. And so if you're in a committed, or if you're in a relationship, or somebody is on your heart and mind, feel into this. Is this person dead weight on your shoulders? Is there any fertility in where you're at? And if there is, that's what you need to move toward. Is the if you're facing a decision, the obvious choice is you need to go within and find what makes you happy. Where do you want to invest is the question, I think. And the answer is absolutely in your own joy. Your investment should be in you. And so if it's two people, one definitely is not bringing you joy and the other one is. And if this is your person's energy and you know you're in a third party situation, then one of their choices brings them no joy, no happiness, and one does. And maybe the reason why they're having a hard time deciding is because they feel guilty for choosing their own happiness when they feel like what they need to do is choose their obligations. This person, if it's your person, is going to find their momentum. Knight of Wands. Oops, I'm sorry, I had the wrong one. Momentum, Knight of Wands. Through new vision, Hangman. They need to take the blindfold off and stop staying in stagnation, comparing what ifs, A versus B, you versus them, or anything. It could be any choice, guys. There's a choice that needs to be made. And it feels like you or your person's been stuck in hangman energy, hermit energy, trying to decide how to move forward, how to manifest after some sort of a healing separation, because the Four of Swords in the upright is a pause to heal and to contemplate, which feels like what they've been doing or what you've been doing. And in the month of September, you or your person's wanting to come out of hermit mode and move toward something that makes them happy. Possibly we've got the Empress in the reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the King of Swords or King of Wands in the upright. So this isn't all going to come in September. In September, the choice needs to be made, because there's a destined opportunity to end something that was not stable, that they thought was 10 of Pentacles. They thought it could be a marriage, could be a job, could be an old boyfriend or girlfriend versus you. But the King of Wands lies just beyond this choice. And if this is just your energy, you're working toward becoming the Empress. This is all about you moving away from what no longer serves you to live your highest and best life, but you got to put the work in. There's no work being done in the physical. It's all being done in the spiritual and mental realm, it feels like, in the month of September. What do these ones say? So we have true love. And we do have obstacles. See, I saw these little elusive looking obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. And we have flow. See, flow. This person's been fighting the current. They're wanting to move from being burdened to navigating as best they can, but movement. They're wanting movement. They're wanting to flow toward you. And if this is your energy, you're wanting to flow and move toward true love. And so many messages here. Put it all together with your intuition on what's going on in your current situation, because there's several different ways this can play out. You could be single and wanting to manifest with the Magician your true love. But there's a choice that needs to be made about how to do that. And the how advice for all of you, whether you're single or dating or separated from somebody, the advice for everybody in this group is that one or both of you have choices to make. And the choice is very obvious. The duality here is unhappiness versus happiness, stagnation versus growth, wasteland, fertile soil, happiness or burden. And the answer lies within. That's where the key is. It's where you're going to find the answers, is going within. And I believe that you or your person is doing that. That's why the Magician is here. And so the flow card says this state has been calling to you for some time now. You know it well. Your body craves it, see? Your heart cries out for it. The state in which the body and the heart and the mind dance together. The heart, the mind, and the body dancing together. Doesn't have to be a third party. It could just be you for some of you. So the state in which the body and the heart and the mind all dance together as one. The state in which everything is easy, where creating and doing and being come naturally. This is your permission slip to lean into it. Go ahead, take a deep breath in and release any lingering ties to the outcome. Take that first step. Put one foot in front of the other. Open the space within you that allows for flow to be fertile. So like I said, this could be anything. This could be an addiction. This could be a job. This could be a person. This could be just you and your higher self, mind, body, spirit. Learning to love yourself, learning to nurture yourself, learning to choose things that make you happy. Healing, karma, because the Wheel of Fortune's here. Healing karma. It's a work in progress. The Empress. If this is just you, if you are just on this journey alone, then you are navigating your feminine energy versus your masculine. Masculine energy, duty, Virgo energy, right? Service to others. And balancing it, not moving into the distortion of service to self versus service to others, but finding a harmony, a flow, a balance between the two states. Feminine state of creativity, joy, love, community, nurturing, fertility, versus masculine, distorted, by the way, masculine energy of duty, burdens, stagnation, desire, temptation. And if this is you with another person, I think this is somebody, you or them, who has an either or that needs to be worked out. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. So I'm going to take this over to the extended and see what some of these details are. I'm going to do a masculine energy versus feminine, because this could just be you balancing your own masculine and feminine. Or it could be your person who is either masculine or feminine versus you, which is masculine or feminine. Opposition. So I'm going to take a look at the masculine's energy, the feminine's energy. I'm going to take a look at if there is a third party, because I know for some of you there will be. So I'll get energy on the third party situation for those who resonate with that. And I'm going to get guidance for all three. So if you'd like to join me over in the extended, the link is in the description box below. It's a great time to join Patreon because they bill at the beginning of the month, every month on the 1st. So if you join now, you will get the entire month of September before you get billed again in October. And if you don't join me over there, then thank you for being here. I hope you found some clarity and guidance for this month for you or about your person. And if it resonated, would you please give me a thumbs up to help the algorithm? Maybe drop a hello or a thumbs up in the comment section, and absolutely share if you feel that somebody that you know who is a Taurus could use this guidance as well. All right, so I will hopefully catch some of you over in the extended. Namaste.